Hi, I'm Diamond, and welcome to Crystals and Stuff. This is my homebrew D&D campaign that I'm running for 4 of my friends, with my boyfriend as my co-DM. So, we have Weapon as my co-DM, me as the main DM, Diamond. We have 4 players. Forrest playing a warlock or wizard named Mikhail. We have Noah playing a rogue named Varis. We have Maei playing a monk, Goliath. And then we have Schiene, who is playing I believe she decided on a fighter or a ranger, and is a Lamia type monster person. But we hope you enjoy, and thank you for joining for Crystals and Stuff. Into the episode. I'm trying to figure out how to do this through Streamlabs. It's kind of a pain in the ass.
But we are live.
It's streaming. Or not streaming, but, it's recording.
Hello, everybody. My name is Forrest, and welcome to Dungeons and Dragons.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
You know,
thank you.
Hello,
I thought you were about to say the whole
here.
Markiplier thing.
Hello, everybody. I am your mainstream Puerto Rican. I'm here for cultural diversity.
What the hell?
I'm so fucking excited. I'm so fucking excited for this campaign because I'm playing with such an absolutely fucking goated roster of players, and I also haven't gotten to see Maei RP before, so I'm very excited.
Thank you. I'm excited and nervous.
I am just happy to be in a campaign with Forrest again.
Aw, thank you. I'm sure you will hate me by the end of the campaign.
Good. I could literally, I could rattle
never.
off so many fucking times, or I've been like, holy shit, chills.
Alright. Let's begin, shall we?
Yes.
No.
Pretty.
So, welcome to the land of Oxshire. Many of you know this as home, but some of you are foreign and are just tourists. Now, the people that know this place as home, you know it as the place of invention, as the place of where things come to life. It's run by these crystals that were discovered probably over... Oh, did it just fucking... No! Fucking connection issues already. I love that.
It's run by crystals.
That's run by crystals. Okay, that's where I left off. Fucking ruined my fucking momentum. Thanks, internet. Anyway. It's run by crystals that were probably discovered over 20 years ago. At least, the locals would know this. It's a busy, always busy, or it was, before the festival that happened just a few days prior. Of course, people were busy in the streets, a lot of booths, a lot of people selling things, and even a parade. Lots of new inventions coming around, even some more with crystals involving maybe new gadgets, weapons, even some armor showcases. But then one of the inventions had exploded. Now, officials haven't been able to figure out what exactly caused the explosion, but the mayor of the town seems to be in a bit of a dire circumstance, and he has put out a little reward for anybody who will aid him in his search for a solution to the problem. Let's start with Varis.
Oh, we're starting with me, okay. Alright, sure.
So where would you be at this point in time, after all the news and the bustle?
Yeah. Well, let me think. And for, actual world-building stuff, this is the town that I live in, or have I came here from afar? I forget.
Oxshire
what we established for that.
Oxshire is the current town that you reside in. It is the capital of Taldari, where you moved to.
Yeah, after backstory stuff happened. Right. So I'm living in an inn right now. What time is it right now?
Probably mid-afternoon. Mainly a lot of cleanups going on. Probably not a lot of people on the streets.
Yeah, probably would just be getting lunch in all honesty if it's like mid-afternoon. Just eating at the inn that you're staying at.
And of course there would be posters out and about throughout the inn of the reward. And the mayor requesting assistance from brave adventurers.
Yeah, he does actually very often, it's like his daily ritual, he does peruse the board because he is not exactly the most wealthy individual. So for a reward of, I would assume, is a very large sum of gold, he definitely would be enticed by it and would seek it out.
1,000 gold pieces and your own piece of land.
Oh, holy shit. And land? No, he's sold. Is there a location on the like help wanted poster?
Yes.
Of like where to go to ask for more details?
It would be at the town hall where the mayor usually is, where they also keep most of their artifacts and where they have a lot of tours.
Right. I'll make his way.
All right. And then we're going to switch over to Mikhail.
Am I still in my hometown, or have I already received my assignment?
You have already received your assignment, and I believe you would have been here for when the festival had occurred.
All right. Well, seeing as how festival's been a lucrative business for me, I'm able to keep myself afloat for the most part, but the signs, the help wanted signs, do intrigue me. That sum of money could help me continue my search for quite some time. So I will be taking a flyer and following its directions.
All right. Then we're going to switch over to Nysiphaeia.
Well, the absolute giant of a woman would honestly probably have been mostly wandering around, being kind of lured into the town by the festival, because festival means a whole lot of people, and not just the upstanding members of the society, but maybe some people left in alleyways, the vultures picking up the scraps of society. They would be an easy meal, all things considered. But then the big thing happens, and now there's a little bit too much chaos to, just sneak someone off. So instead, she, curiosity piqued, follows the help wanted signs, both because that probably means money, and money means food.
All right.
So she would pick one up and go.
And then Triton.
Okay. So, quick question. So I'm a part of this festival thing, right?
You were transporting important books and documents to the town hall of Oxshire.
Okay. So I would be consoling the people. I'm assuming that I'm in a small caravan group, like just helping assemble these documents. Hang on, I'm having like a moment of dementia here. Hold on. So, am I like in front of like a town hall or something, like basically where I'm dropping these docs off?
You would be going inside with the documents to the front desk.
Okay. Hello there. I'm Triton Ward. This is my caravan. Here to deliver important documents sent from Grim Pete. And he'll hand over the documents to the receptionist, or he'll like gesture at the documents toward the receptionist to see if she can help.
The receptionist she's vigorously writing in a book, and then she glances up at you. And then she moves her glasses up as she looks up. Do you have an appointment?
Well, no. But we have an important document written from the and he'll kind of like nervously shake just a little bit, and he's like scrambling in his satchel for like a note from his boss, and it says, if you ever have a moment where someone will ask you a question, just try to breathe. Essentially, it's trying to help calm him down from being too nervous. And he'll like just pause for a moment and take a breath. And I have this here notice from a boss saying that we have important documents that we're supposed to turn in here. And he hands her the notice.
She's gonna set down her pencil and then give him another look before taking the note and reading it.
He smiles cautiously, and he's kind of like, his eye twitches a little bit.
I have far too much fucking paper. Listen. You can bring this up to the boss man upstairs if you'd like. But listen to me. I have far too much going on to deal with whatever paperwork and documents you have brought to me.
Well, that's not really my problem. I'm just doing my job.
Bring them upstairs. Office on the left.
Right away. And him and his group of buddies go upstairs and bring the documents.
And roughly that would be when everybody would be arriving at the town hall. Now, it's not a grand building. It's definitely... You can tell it's a town hall, but it's not too over the top. Definitely modest. Nothing you'd ever see in a monarchy. And as you walk in, depending on whoever wants to be first.
You take first. There's 4 might as well be first now.
Alright. As you walk in, you'll see...
So yeah, it's like walking up to... Oh, yeah, continue.
Sorry. As you walk in, you'll see artifacts to the left and on pedestals throughout, and even some statues and some more artifacts on the right. A bunch of stuff behind cases with little plaques. Like, it feels like more of a museum on the inside than a town hall.
And yeah, the receptionist is just like dead ahead, yeah.
Yeah, she's like, I should probably get her a tiny token.
Yeah, that would be good.
There we go.
Also my token, and the rest of ours, because we're heading in now.
It won't go down. Hold on. Tiny.
There we go.
Alright. Now the easy part is getting everyone else's tokens, and it actually sizes them correctly. Look at that.
Yay!
Look at that. I love Roll20.
Giving everyone control.
Sure,
We're giving everyone control.
over our tokens as well, yeah.
And...
Well,
Yeah, I actually don't know how to do that, but
Given control.
hold on.
Yeah, you right-click the token, and then there should be like
I
an
got it.
options menu, and then it should be bottom left. Yeah, you got it.
There you go. You should have control over your token now, Noah.
Yippee!
I can move.
I love moving.
There you go, Forest.
Jumps on Noah for like a second and then jumps off. Okay.
Just testing.
Schiene, and I will move Mae's for them. Okay.
Because I'm a goober
not-
and don't
not in
have
the
a
roll.
Roll20 account.
Well, you can make one.
I know I
and
can
then use
make
it on your
one, but it's
Xbox.
not. You can use it on Xbox. I couldn't.
Yeah.
I don't know how to set it up.
I did say
I'll
that,
have to use that
but it's a
later.
bit of a
Should
pain in
someone
the ass.
stream it?
Yeah.
Well, so you can make the account on your phone, and then just use the same login.
Mhm.
Okay. Perchance.
Alright.
Would someone maybe want to stream it to Melee on Discord so they can?
That's what I was thinking, but it's whatever right now. I'm trying to picture. I'm picturing it in my head.
There you go.
Watch,
Yeah.
bitch.
Okay, fine.
Damn.
God. It's not like I wanted to imagine something anyways.
Yeesh.
Alright.
Great.
No, go ahead.
Yeah. Hey, I'm here for your offer. 1,000 GP, plot of land, ring any bells?
She slowly sets down her pencil. If you're here for the reward, please go upstairs to the office on the left. She obviously seems ticked off. Like, this isn't the first time she's gotten bothered today.
It's obvious. He just shrugs and walks off. Yeah, heads over to staircase.
I swear, I can't work in peace in this place. I should have taken the other job. I should have left town.
I'm going to have slinked in behind Varis so that I can hopefully overhear that little tidbit of information.
Yeah.
And also, I'm going to scan the museum-like artifacts to see if there's something I can swipe.
Go ahead and... What would that be? I need to see if
Probably
she...
investigation or perception.
Yeah, investigation or perception, either one.
I'll do investigation. That's a natural 20.
Holy shit.
Fuck you.
3?
Well, you can definitely tell that if you look at the ceiling, there's little grooves leading to crystals, and each one seems to correlate with an artifact, or at least a spot or a case where an artifact is. So there's definitely some type of security here.
I kind of just click my tongue in disappointment and give a non-committal wave to the secretary as I walk past her up the stairs.
She is not even paying attention. She just, like, kind of does a little wave as she continues to start writing again.
She'd be writing.
A few seconds after that, taking her sweet ass time, the 8-foot-tall woman almost barges in. There's a solid little bang. She doesn't care about gently opening doors whatsoever, and walks very confidently with a very audible click click every single time she steps. It's cool that I know that you could have walked in with everybody else, but it wouldn't be as cool. Walks up all the way to the table. I assume towers over the lady, considering she's sitting down. Just slams the poster down on a surface that isn't covered in papers. She's at least a little bit considerate. Directions now.
Excuse me, you can't just...
Damn.
And then she's gonna look up and see the 8 tall woman.
Bad bit up here.
Upstairs, door on the left.
Thank you, darling. And she goes. And she just waltzes right off, leaves the paper there, and just waltzes right off to fall. Just completely coincidentally the same path that everybody else took because I'm lazy.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can move all of these.
So if you click and drag, you should be able to select them all, and then you can just copy and paste them onto another map.
Yep.
Ah, there we go.
I'm unable to see the stream.
Does it not show on Xbox?
No, it's showing this very hypnotizing little thingy.
Oh, the
But it's
Xbox
okay. I'm imagining
symbol.
imagining this scenery.
Not gonna
Yeah, that's
lie,
fine.
lagging the shit out of myself.
Right. Don't worry about it. I can picture it.
Mind Palace, Mind Palace.
You can
Yeah,
also
mine
just watch the
Palace.
actual stream.
Oh yeah, you could watch the actual stream.
On Twitch.
True.
Oh, I'm
That
not
is true,
streaming,
yeah.
I'm just recording.
Oh, recording. Well, I think honestly the
it-
reason why I was fucking up is because I was streaming on Xbox because I don't have PC.
I could
don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about
I
it.
could stream it, but you're going to hear the very non-fitting music that I am playing for myself.
It's fine. I can picture it. It's cool.
I got
Wait, is
Minecraft
what-
in the background. Don't worry.
It's
about it.
happening already.
Let me
Ugh.
just move you guys a little
don't-
bit.
Is that my dad?
Oh, okay.
Weapon, are you
Uh-huh.
gonna play my dad?
No, son.
Damn.
Anyway, as most of you come upstairs, you'll see an array of books, some other stuff in cases, but mostly books and documents, even some tables set to the side. Then a little look over of the downstairs. And then you see a door to the left, and then a door to the right. And Triton would be the first one up there.
I gotta remember, well, in character, let me, I can't remember which door to take. He looks at his note, it's a, breathe, calm down, everything's okay. I guess I'll try the left one. He goes to knock on the door, and he'll go like, he'll just knock and he's like, anyone home?
It's your turn.
Hello?
I can't move him.
Oh! Alright, hold on, I got it.
Please don't be combat.
It's not gonna be combat! If you guys don't make it combat, it
I'm
won't
gonna
be
get tackled by a
combat!
giant fucking rat.
No!
No, I'm nervous.
Oh, bugger!
Because I forget the voice I gave him.
Also, Triton, at this point I will say that your caravan has abandoned you.
I didn't even know. I didn't even notice.
They
just
are
gotta
all
walk.
looking at
And then not
things.
do the-
Come on, guys! It's like he turns around. Oh, they're gone.
This poor
Oh, no.
guy.
Oh, they're gone.
He's like, oh, they're gone. Okay. He knocks on the door again anyway.
No.
Oh god. Does anyone want to come with them first?
Once a loner, always a loner.
Oh.
Well, we haven't made it yet. I would imagine, unless we've made our way up the stairs at this point. Because
Yeah,
I would be trailing him in that case.
yeah, you can do that.
Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, like as you're like knocking on the door, Varis is going to like move up behind you. I take it this is the right place.
Oh shit! You scared me. Hello there. I'm Ward. Triton Ward.
My apologies. I didn't mean to startle you.
No worries, man.
Varis.
Nice to meet you, Varis.
Are you here? You here for the same thing that I am?
Oh,
Reward
I'm
money?
just here to deliver documents.
Gotcha. Never mind.
You like books?
Never been much of a reader myself.
I only
Haven't
ask.
had the money for books.
I only ask because I work at a library. You should stop by. I live in Grid Peaks.
Maybe. Might check it out when I get the chance.
As y'all are talking about books and shit, fucking nerds, you see the door open. Hello there! Hi! How do you do?
You the person I'm supposed to talk to about the reward money?
Reward? Ah, yes. Come in, please, everyone.
And Triton, like, he steps out of your way, so he'll let you go in first. Oh, by all means.
Before he moves, he's gonna turn around. Forrest, is your character visible to me?
Yeah, he's been leaning against the bookcase silently watching this conversation.
He'll, like, make, like, a gesture with his head to, like, follow him through the door and, come in.
Say at the same time, there's the like clicking of
Right.
heels coming up the stairs as well.
Do I make a roll to see if I could perceive Forrest's character?
Sure, go ahead.
Cool.
You'll just think that I'm, like, schizo and just, like, nodding to nobody.
Cause like he's got his hood up and it's kind of like hard to see. I'm guessing. So let me just
I can give you the flavor text of what he looks like.
okay.
Cloaked in shadows and reds, standing at a height of 5'11", 180 centimeters, with ivory skin painted over with black grease to hide his facial features, save for his distinctive red eyes and colorless hair and skin.
Ooh. How do I
It'd be hard to
roll?
miss him in this library.
Okay. All right. How do I roll on
Um,
the D&D and Beyond?
you just click on the number.
So
Go to the
Yeah,
number,
so-
if you're
if you
rolling
wanna go to-
perception, you click
Oh,
the
Yeah, I
plus
have to go
button.
to my character. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, go to the character and then on the phone, because I know you're on the phone.
Yeah.
You want to like slide over to the right when you're on your character, and it'll bring up different things for you. So once you slide over once, those are your skills. Those are like your perception, performance, all that shit that you need. Then one more is your actions, like for fighting and shit. One more equipment, all that goody.
Yeah,
Okay.
Forrest is not nearly as distinctive as your character. Forrest is like dressed like a homeless
got
person.
a-
He has like
I
a
got a
t-shirt and
19.
sweatpants.
All right, I got a 19.
It would seem that the proper term would be a tunic and pantaloons.
Ooh.
Yeah, the equivalent of
Bro was
Um,
literally Toji. Anyways,
then when Varis like goes into the room, I just see Mikhail behind him. I was like, oh Jesus!
hello
Yeah.
there.
Hello there. I'm Triton Ward.
Nice to meet you. Walks on past and takes a comfortable seat in one of the sofas.
Right then.
Is the door still open?
He's
Or has it already been
holding-
closed?
Triton's holding the door open for anybody else.
Oh, you would absolutely see this absolutely towering woman over the shelves. I would assume there's no shelves that are taller than 8 foot.
Probably
because
not.
that's usually when the ceiling of a building is.
Yeah, but this is a pretty
Yeah,
big building.
Triton's not frightened by you.
You would absolutely see, in essence, is an absolute monster of an 8 foot tall woman, wearing very elaborate, almost noble looking clothes, but of a make that nobody on land would have ever seen. It doesn't look like anything you'd see. You're a pretty seasoned traveler, right? You've been everywhere delivering stuff, right?
Yes. Yeah.
You would not have seen this kinds of make of clothing anywhere, and she has a strange mask, underneath which two electric blue eyes shine almost as if they were some kind of lamp or spotlight. And she, with heels on top of this, that don't seem to do anything just because they're such a fraction of her actual height, she marches right up, gives a little glance, a nod, and then walks in and gets herself situated, leaning on a wall. Let's say right here, doesn't pay too much attention to everybody else, except for the mayor.
She's gonna start spouting off some shit about glorious evolution. I swear to God.
Before we continue, Triton has never in his life had to, other than communicating with his family and the tribe he came from, he has not once tried to look up to actually address people in like 3 years. So
he
had to
at
like
the floor. That's so sad.
He has to look down at everybody because he's 7'9". He's never once in 3 years of him being away from his family, he has not once had to look up to address people.
First time for everything.
Yeah.
Did forget to mention she is wearing weapons that seem to be a little bit larger than they should be. And it's a lot of weapons.
You sure those are gonna fit in the door?
Yeah.
If I fit, the weapons fit.
All right, and then he'll motion you in cordially.
Yep.
Yeah.
She doesn't just right next to the door, leans against the wall, coincidentally right next to Forrest's character, who she doesn't seem to really pay attention to, even if she does notice him.
Yeah, he gives her a
I'm
glance
just
at
gonna-
most.
I'm just gonna like duck into the doorway to actually get in the room.
Yeah.
Now, as you're all in the room,
As you
it's fairly lit. Sorry, I'll take over the description and I'll let you ramble. You'll see Gerard. This is the mayor of Oxshire and most of Taldari, actually, considering that it's a democracy in Taldari ever since most of civilization has converted to this more, I guess, fanatic life of magic crystals. But this guy, short, 5'5", and looks about to be in his 50s. He's human. Dark hair, you can see the gray. But otherwise, his personality so far has not matched his age. Go ahead.
Hello, is this everyone? Everyone here?
I believe so.
It was so great to see everyone here. You all look like a lovely bunch of people, and I will admit, this job is a bit dangerous, so you might want everyone here, all on the team. But yes, there are certain things going on with the crystals that are going a bit wonky, per se. But I'm so glad that you're all here. You all look so amazing. And you look like you know magic. I like you.
Who is he pointing to?
To you, Forrest.
Mikhail kind of like looks up from idly fidgeting with his dagger with this like side-eye glance at the mayor. And he puts the dagger away. But doesn't say much.
Anyway, so, yes, the price of doing all of this, you will all get 1,000 gold and a piece of land. So now I hope you will all stay together and do not die. Do not, and I mean do not, separate, please. I will give you this. This is a sending stone if you ever need to contact me, and I can contact you. It's a two-way. And let me make sure. Yes. To get more information on the quest that you're going to, go to the guild hall and talk to my apprentice, Astrid. She'll hook you up with some more details and items here and there to help you on your quest. And God, I'm so happy you're all here. Thank you so much. And if you ever to run into anything neat, interesting, magical, please bring it into me. I'd love to take a seat.
Are you a
Sounds like a
magic
plan.
enthusiast, Mayor?
Oh, yes, so much. I love everything magic. It's so interesting in the ways you can take and control and make all these great things. It's so lively. Like these crystals, they serve as power light. That's why I want to make sure we can fix them.
Triton's eyes light up because he's also a magic fanatic, and he's
Insight check.
he's really
Insight
ecstatic
check.
about it. What do you mean insight check? I mean, go for it.
I'm pretty
Not
sure
on
Forrest is rolling it on me.
Yeah, on the mayor.
Okay.
16.
As you can see, like,
It's like, I don't believe you.
with the 16, you can definitely see that this guy's probably had way too much coffee, and he seems a little unhinged, if not, like, a bit obsessive over magic.
But he doesn't seem to be hiding anything.
Not that you can see, no.
Alright.
Yeah, Varis is gonna
I love
accept
magic.
the, what is it? The fucking, what's it called? Damn it.
Sending
What's
stone?
the sending stone, yeah. I was under the impression that there will be split somehow. I suppose this is to incentivize us to all work together then.
Yes, please. I don't want anyone to die.
He like turns to the other two. I haven't worked with others before. This should be interesting. I'm game. Now,
Mikhail.
where...
Mikhail smiles and gets up from his seat, stretching.
Yeah. So, where should we be off to meet this person of yours?
The guild hall.
Asha. Well, shall we be off?
Right before all of y'all leave, he gives you all a vigorous handshakes.
Oh, of course.
Oh, how
Yeah.
very polite.
Varus's grip is like fucking iron.
As
Very,
Lucas-
very firm.
Nysiphaea's arm barely shakes, even though the man vigorously shakes her hands. It's like he doesn't even have the strength to move her arm properly.
Limp noodle.
No, it's just her arm
Sure.
doesn't move.
Oh no, it's just that firm, yeah.
Ooh, very strong, very excited. Ooh.
You'll forgive me if I refrain from any sort of physical contact.
Oh, yes, no worries. But if you ever want to talk about magic, you let me know.
I like talking about magic.
You
He'll
do.
hold his hand and like slap his fucking arm. And just like he'll just like grip his fucking hand and like squeeze it uncontrollably, like uncontrollably what's the word? Strong, I guess. He'll grip his fucking hand really strong. And it's like I'm more of a magic connoisseur myself. I'm here to deliver documents though, but yeah, I'm interested.
Oh, you are. Ooh. So, you could be part of this little team, right?
Yeah.
Ooh,
I gotta deliver these
real
documents.
quick.
I gotta let my boss know. And yeah, I'm interested.
Just come with me really quick.
Okay.
He'll lead you off to a corner, like in the same room. And
Okay.
if you haven't noticed, I'm a little tinkerer myself. So, this right here is for you, and ooh, I should probably get some stuff for others, but I think Astrid could help more in that department. Here you go. And he'll give you a little amulet, and then, what was it? Yes. That's right. And he'll pick up this ring and toss it to your character. Forrest, please take this!
Am I able to catch it midair?
Athletics?
Alright. 18 total.
Yeah, there you go. You got it.
Cool. I just barely look up and grab it.
I hope it helps you on your adventure!
What kind of ring is it?
This ring, it allows you to be able to store a certain amount of spells in it for later use. I made it myself.
He pockets the ring.
Wait, what's it for?
Now, this amulet for you, it should bolster your constitution, make you a little bit more tanky.
If I needed it.
Can't have you dying out there.
Thank you very much. Very beautiful.
Oh, by the way, name's Gerard. Hi.
Oh my god, I love this guy. So yeah, we're heading out.
And now you're back in the streets of Oxshire. You guys do pass the lady down at the desk again, but she very much appears to just be filing now rather than writing. So her entire focus is on filing. She does not want to mess this up. So she doesn't even give you a greeting as you walk out.
Very busy, I see.
You can
So,
see her
did
physically
I
sigh, but
successfully-
that's it. But
Did I successfully deliver those documents?
your your team did.
Sorry, you were cutting out. What?
Your team did.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
It just said you kind of left it, right?
I was here. Okay. So I guess in hindsight, he thought he was carrying the documents, but instead he was carrying a bunch of notes that he made for himself.
Oh.
Bro's employment got terminated and he wasn't even told.
He's like, wait a minute, where's documents? And then he looks in his hands and he sees like the notes of like confidence boosters and like, notes
Oh
saying
my
you can do
God.
this, you can talk to people, you're special, you're unique, stuff like that.
Oh my god, I love this guy.
And he's like, oh, never mind. Let's press on.
But if you guys want to chat amongst yourselves for a little bit as you walk to the guild hall.
Quick lore question.
Sure.
In terms of Thieves Guild stuff, do they have an insignia
I
by any chance?
Oh god.
haven't quite worked that one out yet.
1 sec, I'm pretty sure I drew it.
I was gonna say, I feel like for like most groups have a symbol that they're associated with.
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't draw it.
You
He's
He's
probably
wearing
assuming-
a pin, but it's not the guild's insignia.
Okay, so he would have no idea. Okay, just making sure. No shot it would be that obvious.
no, and the
You
guild
wish.
and the Thieves Guild doesn't really have a presence in Oxshire, to be fair. So if you were to try to find them in Oxshire, it'd probably be very, very hard in comparison to like
No, Varis has no suspicion whatsoever. It's only like it would be peaked if he like recognized thing, but like yeah, he has no idea.
right. Like you'd probably be able to recognize them back in Mythscar or Dragon Guard. Yeah, Dragon Guard. But not here. It's a little different.
Yeah.
Did you guys want to check?
So yeah, I was gonna say.
Sorry.
So I don't believe we've been properly introduced to each other since we're gonna be working together. Name's Varis.
Hello,
Who is
Varis.
he?
I'm Triton.
Yeah.
We met before.
And I take it you're Mikhail?
Oh god, was I addressed by name in the room?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so.
I don't remember.
Skittles.
He kind of glances over at Varis and shrugs his shoulders. My name won't matter in the end. That will keep company for long.
Depends on how long this mission takes, but I suppose we'll see.
And then I glance over to Nysiphaeia expectantly.
I don't believe I've seen anyone your height before.
Just gives a glance at everyone, really. My name is Nysiphaeia. That is all you need to know for now.
Is there a nickname I could call you? I'm having a
No.
hard time. I'm having a hard time pronouncing things properly. Nysiphaeia.
Nicknames are for friends and lovers. And right now, you are not yet either.
Understood. And he just looks down, takes his cowl, covers his eyes, looks down at the
Oh,
floor.
come on, Faye. That's not how you treat a partner. Partner in arms, partner in work, that is.
Don't call me that ever again. And maybe we'll be friends.
Looks like I'm not in cahoots with a very talkative bunch, but fine by me. I'm okay with a bit of silence.
Sorry about that. Not a very good talker.
He like glances at like the notes that you're still holding in your
His hand is fucking shaking right now, and he dropped a couple notes. He's dropping a couple notes, like he's trying to like flip through to find conversation starters.
I got that idea. So what are you guys in for the reward money for?
Money is
Out
money.
of curiosity. Fair enough.
Means food. Food means life. It's as simple as that.
I was just here
So
to
nothing special.
deliver documents. That's pretty much my whole thing. But I like magic, so
Didn't expect that we'd be offered land.
Nice to have. I don't exactly have a permanent place of residence myself. Just moved away.
Moved away from where?
Dang it, what's the town called again?
Dragon Guard.
Just moved out of Dragon Guard.
was there a specific acreage of land that was being offered?
Like, you could probably build a pretty decent-sized house and a big-ass garden type of land.
I can grow snapdragons.
Like a bed.
I love a garden.
Crime was pretty rampant there, so I just wanted to be done with it. So I went off.
Interesting.
I come from a tribe of mountain Goliaths. I recently moved to Grim Peaks about 3 years ago. Very quaint town. I love it personally. I live in a library, which is even better, because it helps me study magic.
Heard of Grim Peaks. Isn't that the Scholar town?
That's what they say, yeah. It's very lovely people, very decent place to live.
You know, I
Certainly
expected
sounds-
someone of your size to be a lot more brutish.
Yeah, I get that.
Low, deep voice.
That's what my dad used to say.
You know, not
Be
complaining.
more like he did. And he'll kind of cower behind his cowl just a little bit more and look around, try not to make eye contact.
Yeah. We're heading over to, what was the location again? I'm so bad with fucking names.
Guild
The
Hall.
guild hall.
Yeah, Guild Hall.
All right.
So yeah, walking and talking.
So, as you get towards the guild hall is definitely a quieter side of the city, even though most of the city has already been very quiet. So, it honestly feels a little... What's the word? Eerie.
Scary, this place.
Does have a bit of a vibe to it.
If I see the building, I'm just gonna head right in.
Yeah, same.
Behind everybody else, but does head right in as well.
You guys should be able to move your tokens.
Alright.
And as you walk in, it's actually
Alright, what are we looking at here?
very kind of homey. You see some adventurers sitting at some of the tables, and there's like some people at like the desks areas going over plans. And right here seems to be the main center of it all, with a few people in kind of uniform. You'd recognize it basically as the town's guild hall workers.
What kind of guild was this again?
Adventurers Guild, basically.
Archers.
Adventurers.
Adventurers.
Yes.
Is there like a section where there's like an aisle of books that Triton can look at?
Unfortunately, there are no books.
Damn.
No books.
His comfort zone. There's no comfort zone. Quite a little lovely homey place, yeah?
Certainly nice.
Don't mind me, I'm just placing
Who we
random
sit here to
people.
look for?
Yeah, people.
Astrid. Triton's gonna look around, basically asking everyone where he can find Astrid.
Yeah. Arslok should be following behind you.
The man in the center overhears you, and he looks over. You're looking for Astrid?
What?
Cut out.
Oh, you're looking for Astrid? Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you Astrid?
No. Let me go grab her.
Okay.
And
I thought Astrid was a he.
he's gonna disappear through this door, and then you're gonna hear a loud BOOM! And then a lot of cussing ensuing as, like, he runs out, his cape on fire as he tries to pat it out. Motherfucker! This is the last time I catch fire to one of your fucking experiments! I'm fucking sick of this shit. And he brushes past the entire group and leaves.
Whoa, hey there, man. You okay?
I think he's already gone, mate.
I take it we're in for quite the interesting person.
And then there's a big
Oh, I hate adventurers guilds.
Then there's a big puff of smoke as the door opens again, and, like, a figure walks out, like, covered in fucking dust and soot. Fuck. Whew. Didn't mean for that to explode that time. Whew. She's gonna look around, and then she's gonna see.
Are you Astrid?
Oh, yes, I am. You're looking for me? And you'll all notice that she has a distinct pair of wings as she tries to brush all the dust and soot off of her.
Hate adventurers
Pretty
guilds.
I'm Astrid. I
Yeah.
make all the inventions here, and I help out adventurers, and I do all the stuff. How can I help you?
I kind of nudge Varis forward. Go on.
We were sent here by what's his name?
Gerard.
Starts with G, I think.
Gerard.
Yeah, Gerard. Yeah. Sent here by Gerard, the mayor.
Oh,
Told us to see you.
he told me I should have been expecting some adventurers. I didn't think it would be this soon. The last person I sent out, well, they didn't exactly come back. Anyway, you're here?
Exploded.
No, not because of me. I think they might have died in combat. As she kind of has a slight grimace before she quickly jumps back into what she was talking about before. Anyway, how can I help you all? I know that you were here to be sent on the quest. Oh, I have items for you. Let me go grab them. I'll be right back. They might be a little exploded, but it's okay. I'll make them work. And then she quickly rushes back into the room that was still had smoke coming out of it.
Ground
Harry
pounders
chip
are
the lady,
strange.
that one?
I'm sorry, what did Nysiphaeia say? Ground founders?
Ground walkers.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a mental note of that. Weird
New
thing to
slur
say.
unlocked.
Triton writes that down.
Forrest will remember that.
No,
Not
this
sure
was
if
the
that is
thing
or
that
being-
like
I just got the fuck, what is it called? I don't know what the actual anthology is called, but I just got the Man of Medan, you know, the little noise that happens whenever you change something.
Oh, God. But she comes out carrying a bunch of items that, like, are literally covering her face, so she cannot tell where she is going. All right, I have the items. Hold on, just give me 1 second. She almost falls, but she quickly, like, uses her wings to kind of stop herself as she's kind of, like, midair. Okay, I need one of you to take one of these before I
Right,
trip over
for
them
the
and break
right.
them. Just,
Don't take the one off the top.
all right, and then
a
she...
load-bearing weapon that I can pull out.
You have a forklift in your back pocket?
And she's gonna set a bunch of items
Wait,
down
are
on
you
the table.
No. I meant, like, was there one specific item that was keeping the rest of them from falling that I could pull out?
Oh,
Like a Jenga tower.
God.
You're an ass.
Certified,
you're
certified
evil.
for forklifting?
Oh my god.
There were some
Answer the question, DM.
some braces at the bottom that were kind of holding things together.
Yeah, we're just gonna snatch those out of her arms.
Oh, and then everything drops. Well, I honestly hope that none of them are broken.
Yeah, what a tumble.
I see you've already picked out your weapon. Aren't you eager? So, the item that, forgetting names already, that Varis had grabbed was a bag of holding.
Bag of holding.
Yes.
Ooh.
Love, do you want me to name off some of the ones that were for each person?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so, bag of holding to you, my Noah. Then there's
Yes.
the bracers of archery that goes to Nysiphaeia?
Nysiphaeia.
Nysiphaeia.
Nice.
And then there
The
was
ones that I'm holding.
Well, there's two sets of
I
bracers.
thought you got the bracers of
Defense.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah.
Whichever one I'm holding, sure.
And there is a cloak of defense. Now that one is kind of up in the air for depending on like the party. But those are like the ones that are made for them because
I hear cloak and I'm interested.
yeah, the cloak of defense. I was tempted to make a different one, but No. Don't die. Because these two already got some item, so it's really up to the rest
Wait.
about.
Oh wait, is it cloak of protection or cloak of defense?
Cloak of defense.
Protection. My fault. Reading
Protection,
the wrong
yeah.
thing.
Oh, there's both of
No,
them.
it was cloak of protection. It was
Yeah.
brace.
Yeah,
Did I
braces
put
of
both?
defense, cloak
Oh
of
yeah,
protection.
there's both. My fault. I'm bad at reading. There's both.
There's protection, and
Protection
I
defense.
would like to
defense.
I would like to call dibs on the cloak unless anyone else has their eyes on it.
Which
I
one?
mean, there's two cloaks.
There's two cloaks.
Yeah, the protection and defense. My fault. I just bad at reading.
Imagine reading.
Wait, which pair of bracers am I holding?
Probably the ones of defense.
Cool. I'm just gonna pocket those.
And I will take a cloak.
I believe you guys can add that to your magical items through D&D Beyond.
Yep, that's what we're doing.
Also, as the items fell to the ground, I kind of like glanced down at them. Oops.
Dickhead.
Yeah. Boris just like squats down and like picks the cloak of protection up off the ground. This seems fun.
I hope you
What's it on?
all make use of these. They're actually very interesting. We have 2 bracers, one of archery, defense, then we have 2 cloaks, one of protection, one of defense, and then the bag, you already have the bag. And then we have these, and she pulls some boots out of the bottom of the pile. These are boots of speed. So, if you want to divide these amongst yourselves.
I do also want the boots of speed, but I've already taken 3 things if anyone else wants the bag of holding. I feel like I, as a rogue, could make very good use of the boots of speed.
I'm gonna take the other cloak up off of the floor. I believe that's the cloak of defense.
Alright, so Noah, you have the cloak of protection then?
I have the cloak of protection, yeah. And I have the bag of holding, and I also want to take the boots of speed, because that means, as a rogue, I can double my speed twice.
I may or may not. I may or may not have just wanted to make someone into Vax from Critical Role.
If you want, you could give
How?
the bag of holding to Mae's character or Sheen's.
Yeah, because I don't need it. I have no need.
So,
Boris, how do you say your character's name?
Yeah, I'm willing to give it the bag of holding. I think, Schiene, you can take it.
Take what?
the bag of
Bag
holding.
of holding.
Bag of holding.
Sure. I was about to ask what bag of holding, and I realized D&D only has one type.
And
I took the bracers of defense and the other cloak of protection.
Nice. Very good.
okay.
Thanks for the stuff.
No problem. There was also this note.
The archery.
She is handing the she's kind of poking Sheen's character with the bracers of archery. I believe these are for you. They're very cool. Believe me.
Thank you.
All right. And here's the note. Whoever wants to take it, either one. And she's like waving it between all 4 of the members.
I'll give it a read.
grab it.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
And it has a little
Say.
little picture of Gerard with a smiley face, and it says "Don't die" with a little.
Oh my god.
That's Gerard.
Totally wasn't just made up on the spot because I think that's something he would do.
I look it over, and then I glance over to Triton, and I hand it to him. You might want this.
For me? You're giving this to me?
Might fit well in your collection of notes.
Thank you. Thank you. You're my friend now.
It's gonna be his advice. Don't die.
Holy shit.
Yeah, this is in my confidence booster notes. I'm writing this down as we speak.
Oh my god.
I just pictured the drawing of like Gerard smile and a thumbs up.
Treasure this forever.
That's kind of sad. That's the only thing I can put in your notes, that you got a note from Gerard.
Oh no, that's perfect. That's perfect. I love it.
Well, he did get the amulet of hell.
Yes, the
Yeah, that's
amulet,
true.
the amulet of note. I love it. It's great. It works.
I would have done more, but I was kind of limited on the character creation. On the creation.
Alright, let's see.
And then she's going to put her hands together. All right. So now that you have the gear, now you're going to be going on your quest. So, map. And she, like, goes over. She's looking through the desk of papers. Ah, got it. And she kind of gestures everyone to huddle around her. So, from what I have been told...
Blocks out the light.
That's fine. From what I've been told, you all will be traveling pretty far. So, I will also be giving you gold so that you guys can get rations so that you don't starve, because what's the point of all this preparation if you guys just starve halfway across on the road, right? Anyway.
Varis like makes like an extravagant motion of like emptying his pockets and showing there's nothing in them.
A little moth flies out.
I do have 0 GP.
He's got that SpongeBob frown on his face.
Womp.
Womp.
So, from what we know, the mayor got a lead out in the Haven Plains. I'm not sure if any of you know or have ever visited. It's a lovely place. It's always very... And she seems to pause for a moment as she tries to think about it. What was I talking about again? And then she immediately forgets it.
You talking about Haven Plains? I've heard of this.
Right! Many people consider these to be the Holy Lands, but who's really counting? You know? Nobody cares. She seems to completely gloss
Triton
over
raises
it.
his hand. He'll raise his hand as she says nobody cares, and immediately just slowly starts to lower his hand.
Oh.
Oh no.
Am I standing next to Triton? No, I am not. Dang it.
It's okay. I can... There.
Scoochie.
I kind of as Triton is lowering his hand, I put my hand under his elbow and push it back up.
Oh god.
Isn't that place, the place with the religious magicians? I've never been there myself, but I've always wanted to visit.
Well, the Haven Plains is kind of like a empire. But they rule in more of a traditional way, and they love the gods. Anything that isn't god magic is kind of like, oh, you're banished, you know? Not really, but you understand. There's quite a few towns on the way to your location, but we are going to be sending you to the main empire to head towards the guild there to try to dig up some information. Around the Empire, we have noticed a different spike in activity from some of our scouts that we've sent out and the people that haven't died when we sent them out. So it'd be really great if that's where you guys went, and hopefully you didn't die along the way. And as, like, she's kind of pointing throughout the map, you'll notice that you have to travel through most of Taldari, and then you have to cross the ocean and then travel through most of the Haven Plains to get to the Empire.
Can we, as the players, see a map of the world?
I unfortunately don't have one.
That was very helpful.
Oh.
I would
Bit
like
of a
to
walk.
do it.
A little bit of a distance, yeah.
Right, but
You get to go through the waters. Nice.
like I said, I'll be giving you some gold and maybe even some rations if you guys want the guild hall rations. I highly recommend them. I personally like the beef jerky, but everyone says that it tastes terrible. They don't know what real food tastes like.
We're going through water.
Well, over water. There are boats, of course.
Mikhail visibly grimaces.
Not a fan of
What's
water,
the
huh?
matter? Seasick?
He kind of like clears his throat and looks away, trying to avoid this awkward conversation.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm not a really good swimmer myself.
You do look like you'd sink like a rock.
Fair enough. No, it's just I don't know how to do the core exercises. It's very hard. A doggy paddle.
Yeah, I can't relate to that. I don't really have the need to swim. Anyway, she's gonna give the map, like, do the same thing with the note. Like, whoever wants to grab it can grab it as she, like, switches between each party member.
They immediately snatch the note.
Alright. And let me just go grab, do you guys want the gold and some supplies, or do you just want me to grab the gold?
Supplies would be nice.
Alright, I'll
Both
be
is
right
good.
back. And then she's gonna walk off into the same room, despite the fact that the guild hall has a separate place for storing food supplies.
And we don't know that.
Feels pretty good to get paid before doing a job rather than afterwards.
Well, it incentivizes you to stay.
Especially if your life is in trouble.
Yeah. I reckon it'd be a pretty hard sell for most people.
Yeah,
Although-
which my next statement would be everyone looks capable.
Yeah. Varis, like, glances around. Yeah, I'd say you don't exactly look like most people.
Heard that one too. And he writes it down in
Triton.
his notes.
You said the Haven Plains have religious mages?
Yeah. That's as far as my knowledge goes.
Wouldn't that
I've
make
never
them
been
more...
there, so my knowledge is lacking as well.
That would make them more of the cleric variety, wouldn't it?
Technically, yeah.
Religious magics.
Truly fascinating, isn't it?
Certainly interesting.
Yeah, don't have much experience with magic myself. Should be interesting to see.
Oh, I can show you. I can show you if we get back to Grim Peaks. I'm a very avid magician myself.
Magic is a
Left
good
my tools
tool.
at home. Speaking of my tools, where's my backpack?
And as you guys are talking, you'll hear another explosion. And the entire guild hall fucking shakes. As she quickly runs out of the
Cooking our rations
room.
right now.
Alright, okay,
Just can't catch a break.
I have to quickly send you all off. I have a very important matter to attend to. And she's gonna hand you a bag of gold and, like, a backpack of rations. This should hold you over for a while until you make it to the next town. I really have to go. It was lovely meeting all of you. Please don't die. We really need this. It was nice to meet you. Goodbye. Bye. And she quickly runs.
Varis like pivots around and raises a hand. Have fun putting out that fire.
As she rushes off, he holds his, like, Triton holds his hand up and like has his mouth agape as if he was about to say, I could help you if you want, but then she just rushes off. Is like, I see. Like, well, I need to look for my backpack anyways. Good day.
Triton on the shoulder. Come on, big guy.
Okay.
I get the feeling we're gonna get injured if we stay here. Let's get moving.
You'll get injured regardless.
I need one of you to to make a fucking
I got it.
a dexterity check.
A what?
Somebody make a dexterity check for me.
I got it.
Or a save. A save.
A save.
Yeah, I'll give you a save.
I can do that.
17.
Ignore that.
So
I didn't mean to click that.
you notice before it happens, but your foot almost falls through the floorboards and almost steps on what looks to be like a pouch with a bunch of gray powder in it.
Steely. Gonna reach in and grab it.
And it smells like shit. There you go. Not actual shit, but it just
Gray
smells
powder
bad.
of shit. Got it.
It just smells bad.
Sounds like gunpowder to me.
Bingo! Anyways.
Alright. We will be
So,
off.
in the bag of gold, it's about 400 GP, so about 100 to split amongst yourself.
100 each. Nice.
Oh, money.
Yoink.
Triton wants to give us our share of gold.
Yes. Everyone, like, he doesn't really need anything other than what's in his backpack. That's all he's really worried about right now, is finding his backpack.
I feel like it's important to ask, is all.
Yeah,
No, it's
fair,
good.
fair.
Yeah, you're good.
And in the bag of rations, probably 2 weeks worth? For a group of 4, anyway. So you guys will be fine. Alright. And as you go back out onto the town, would you like to get horses, a cart, stop by any shops?
Yeah, having a mode of transportation would definitely be nice, considering how long we're gonna be walking.
I just started off in the direction that we were supposed to be heading, and then I noticed that the others aren't following me. Are we not going?
Might be able to help with that.
We should probably get something to ride on. Trying to go there on foot seems unnecessary.
About how heavy are all of you with your gear?
Probably around, let's see. My equipment weighs 17 pounds. My backpack is 47 pounds. And I'd be around 150.
200
Actually, no,
total.
closer to 175. So yeah, around 200 total.
Wonderful. And you, little man? She says that to Mae's character, who isn't little by any chance, but but is shorter than her.
Yeah.
No worries. I'm about, I think, 320 pounds. I'm gonna go look for my backpack real quick. And he just, like, he kind of darts off towards the guild hall to see if he left it there, because he remembers that he left it with the caravan, and he just wants to go check and see if they left it behind.
So we wait here until he comes back. He has the map.
So
he'll immediately as he like gets in front of the town hall, right by the curb, right by the curb of where all the mud is, he finds his backpack just like immediately dropped, and he sees tracks of like the caravan.
Oh,
He sees where they went, and he sees his bag. He sees his bag. He's like, "Oh, there it is." And he picks it up, and he like sifts through everything just to make sure that all his books and like his dulcimer's like not broken or damaged or anything like that. And he just darts back quickly to the party.
You got your stuff?
Yeah, everything's there.
All right. Now, trying to figure out how we're gonna be getting around.
Diamond?
yeah, you wanna?
Diamond, just speaking potentially,
Yeah.
if Nysiphaeia would were to use her unique feature to give the party a quote-unquote vehicle/mount to travel on, would that count as carrying, or would that count as push, drag, or lift? Because it's technically dragging them.
If
I
all I
don't want
can
to say what it is, but like,
all I can imagine
would
is
that
you
count as
just
technically
dragging
dragging?
like 3 people as they're all like holding like
Holding on.
yeah, like so
That would be
imagine it
fucking
like
So that would be
insane.
dragging. It would count as dragging, not
No,
carrying
like,
capacity, but
imagine
dragging.
you're holding one of them like a set of hands, right? And then a person behind that is holding their feet, and then the person behind that's holding their feet, and then so on, and then you're just dragging them. That's all I can imagine, and I think it's a little
Oh my
funny.
Hold on, I will DM you what I
Fucking
mean.
insane though.
I
That
think, you
would
would,
be
I think what Sheen's implying is that we all get in like a cart, and then Sheen like pulls the cart.
No, I know
I
what
feel
Sheen
like
is
that would be
implying.
plausible, yes.
I think I know too, but it's an amazing idea. It's lovely. I love that. But no, Triton's gonna walk.
Yeah, Mikhail was prepared to walk the entire way.
Fair enough. Ours will join them walking.
Don't think I've mentioned this, but I've never been to Oakshire before. Till today.
Can't say that I have either.
Sure.
I've never been much of a traveler until just recently.
Oh, you'd be amazed at the mountains. Very beautiful.
I never had much time in the day to appreciate the scenery.
Truly wonderful.
Maybe I could give it a
traveling is.
chance.
I'll carry you if you want.
Oakshire is it's a sparkly place.
So since I'm unable to see the map, I'm gonna give it to someone who does. So I'm gonna give it to the highest bidder.
So,
who wants the map?
I don't have a map right now. Next session, I will have a map for you guys, though.
Darn.
Okay.
I promise. So nobody can see the map at the moment.
Okay.
It's invisible.
It's invisible.
I'm gonna pretend that someone can see the map. Though.
Only the
I'm gonna
dragon
pretend-
warrior can read
We'll still do the bidding. We'll still do the bidding. Who wants the map?
The fucking dragon warrior. It's empty. It's blank.
It's blank. There's nothing there.
I want my scroll. What? What?
Yeah, we are setting out on foot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Showtime.
Showtime.
Kept you waiting, huh?
And as you all leave
Too long.
the bounds of Oakshire, Sheen,
Yes.
do what you want to do.
Oh yeah, this is a really good time for a reveal. What kind of environment are we talking about around the road? Is it woodland? Is it desert? Is it plains? as we walk out of the bounds of the city?
Woodland, lots of forest, nice dirt path. As you guys get further and further away from Oxshire.
Wonderful. So, as we're moving, and the city fades and all the sounds get quieter and quieter, and then we're in wilderness. She takes a step off the path, around a tree, and on the other side, instead of Nysiphaeia walking out as she did before, it's still Nysiphaeia, but instead she slithers out, and there is a good 25 feet of snake tail behind her, basically cutting off from her, from around her hips down. So she's now this absolute giant of a snake woman, and just slithers along as if it's completely normal.
I kind of pause mid-step and like just watch her slither past me, just staring at the tail wordlessly.
I hear like the slither and like turn to look and just like, oh fucking shit.
It's a solid 25 feet of tail behind her.
Triton's eyes glow up, and he like stands there in shock, and he says, "Pardon my language, but holy shit!" And he takes out he quickly rushes to take his notebook out, frantically, and like takes a pencil and or whatever writing utensil is used here, and he like tries to jot down notes of Nysiphaeia's anatomy. Fascinating creature.
Yes, I have heard all of this before. Can we continue moving, or do you need a ride?
Why the fucking gods were you hiding all that?
Magic.
Thought it was a special pocket, but yeah, magic works.
She is
Mikhail.
still a solid like 8'1" of human on top of the tail, so she's still taller than all of them.
Mikhail kind of snickers before continuing walking alongside them.
Illusion magic never ceases to amaze.
Oh, it's not illusion.
Are you a basilisk?
Do I look like a basilisk?
Not really, just thought I'd ask.
You don't really look like much of anything, if I'm honest.
Well, you've never been to any oceanside place in that case.
Yeah. Can't say that I have. Never seen anything like you before.
Well,
Triton's muttering to himself, saying, "Truly fascinating."
Fascinating. Godlin, more. Does she shed her skin?
Do you
when
mold?
reach, There's a bit of a private question, don't you think? Anyways, once we reach the oceans, just ask some of the sailors about the creatures that they talk about and that they meet, things they have to look out for in the seas, and you'll learn about a lot of things you never knew existed. I am not even the worst of them all, not by a long shot.
Out of character, is Dragon Guard on the opposite side of Oxshire that we're walking away from, or are we walking back towards Dragon
It kind
Guard?
of follows like a big wide snake trail. So first would definitely be Amberfall, as it's on the outskirts and heading towards it's gonna head up towards the mountains, towards Grim Peaks, and then it's gonna go down back to Dragon Guard, which is right on the riverside.
Okay.
And that's gonna be
So
your
Dragon
ticket.
Guard is where we're going over water.
Yeah, Dragon Guard, yeah, that's where you're gonna be going over water to the next region.
Shit.
What?
Oh god, okay. Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it.
I kind of have to worry about it.
Don't worry about it right now. I'll tell you in a
Okay.
minute.
Okay. So after a while, whether you all decide to continue walking or hitching a ride, it's eventually going to start to get dark. So this is where you decide. Do you make camp or do you continue going?
Make camp. Probably
Yeah.
sleep up in one of the trees.
Fuck going in the dark, yeah.
I mostly just don't want the exhaustion.
And now we play the fun game of who has dark vision.
I'll be right back. I love you. Mwah.
Love you too. Mwah.
I am
That's
a
a very
boring ass
unique
fucking
question, but
human.
yes.
I have no dark vision.
I
Maei?
actually have to look for this. Hold on.
It should be. I can tell you exactly.
Features
where
and
it
traits.
is.
Yeah,
yeah.
features and traits.
I have thermal vision.
Hold on. It's talking about my monk traits. Yeah, I'm seeing it. There's the
There should be a sub.
It also
bar.
says it on the left side of your screen, right underneath your saving throws, where it says senses in its own little tab. On the left side, yeah.
app.
It should say, like, for me it says dark vision 60 feet underneath passive insight.
I don't think you have dark vision, buddy.
No, but I'm resistant to cold damage, I guess.
Oh, good.
That's good. Totally.
Everyone has their characters on the D&D Beyond campaign, right?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Triton has nothing, Varis had nothing, and Jay isn't actually there because I'm pretty sure that's just weapons thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the only one. Nice.
Everyone else can't see.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to sleep.
I see them as blobs of heat.
Eyes.
They took my fucking eye.
Well, if you are warm-blooded, interesting.
At least I can't take cold damage.
Alright. So, you guys can set up camp for the night.
Is anyone gonna keep watch?
Okay. I'll stay up. Not very
Volunteering.
tired. He'll just like sit there, unload his stuff, and he'll pull out his notebook, and he pulls out this giant instrument called a dulcimer, and he'll like start plucking, tuning, making sure that his strings are still intact. He'll
I'm
just
going to go on ahead.
I was just saying he'll just like, wait for everybody to go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm climbing up onto a limb of a tree to sleep up in the trees.
I have a bedroll, so.
How heavy am I?
Doesn't it say?
It doesn't?
I don't. I
80,000 pounds.
I forgot to. So I a lot of my weight is in the bag of holding. Admittedly.
Okay.
So I don't. Hold on. I don't know how heavy I am. Fuck. But I have. It's fine. It's fine. She like crawls around herself, uses her own tail as a cushion. I just leans against a tree or something.
Alright, and since Triton took first watch,
I'll take second watch.
Alright. What's the fucking roll? Fucking
Perception, probably.
perception. Yeah. So,
Okay, one sec.
Do
Yeah.
we see any spooky things in the night?
I mean, I don't want to give myself disadvantage, but he's like just revising his notes,
it would
and
it probably would be disadvantage mainly because you can't see.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
too.
I mean, it probably doesn't mean
Nobody,
regardless, yeah.
nobody lit a fire, so it's like
We're just sleeping in the dark. What about moonlight? What about moonlight?
it's a half
Not
moon.
good enough.
It's
In a-
like a half
In a
moon.
densely
It is a cloudy night.
Yeah.
in a
The
densely
moon is overcast.
in a densely forested area, not to mention.
Oddly misty. So how do I roll for disadvantage?
You
Not
roll twice and take the lower.
yeah.
Okay. And I just did this. Give me 1 sec. It is the... Okay, and we're doing perception.
Yes.
Okay. One roll. 14 for the first one. Or 15 for the first one, and... a 10.
So
Guess we're going with 10.
yeah. Because of how dark it is, you think you see something moving in the trees, but you aren't sure.
Back.
Oh, a schizo. Shadow people, shadow people, shadow people.
It's that, man.
Literally my life.
We'll call out, hello? Someone there?
It's the boogeyman.
Ooga booga.
You don't get an
The
answer.
boogeyman is just like a guy who dances. Oh, nothing.
Must be my
You're good.
imagination. He goes back to reading his book.
And then you see something else move.
Shit. Fuck.
I'm warning you.
I got a dulcimer and I'm not afraid to
It's
use
also-
it.
He'll pluck a tune. He'll like string a chord.
Are you holding it out threateningly, like you're gonna hit somebody with
holding
it?
up quickly, and then I strum it like as if like a rock player is like strumming their fucking their bass or something.
I'll give you a wallop.
I'll give you a warm up. He strums it.
And then the bush in front of you starts to rustle. A little bit.
Okay, I'm just gonna drop my dulcimer. I'm gonna like clench my right fist, and then I'm gonna go investigate it.
And then something
prepared to strike.
something as you get closer to the bush, something jumps at your face. And latches on.
Facehugger!
Yeah,
off,
literally
you bugger.
the facehugger.
No.
The fucking head crab.
All right, what do I do in this situation?
Do you want to try to like punch it off? Are you yelling in fear? Like what's going on?
Nah, I'm rolling for what's the term?
Smash face in with dulcimer.
What's the term? The thing that starts combat. I forget what it's called.
Initiative.
Yeah, initiative.
Yeah.
We're supposed to throw down with this thing.
Yeah, I'm about to throw. Is it a squirrel or something? Yeah, like. So I'm just like.
Can you make out what it is, first of all?
Yeah, I don't even know what it is. I'm just like.
I mean,
I'm
it's
just, like,
directly
rambling.
on his face.
It's
I'm
direct.
just like, you know.
Yeah, but is it furry?
Yes,
Does it
it
feel
is. It is.
chitinous?
It is furry, and you can feel the nails. Whatever it is, it has really sharp claws or whatever.
Healthy squirrel.
Oh, did you hear me?
What?
Go back to hibernation. I scramble to try and like pick it off my face
And
and
it's
like throw it.
it's like
Yeah, is the scuffle audible to be like,
yes, it is loudly
I'm
like
screaming.
making.
I'm like screaming, get it off, get it off.
Or like gets
You
up,
see
like,
me- you see me, like-
immediately like pulls out like his dagger that he always keeps at his side. He can't see very well in the dark. So it is just like a silhouette of like a thing just latching onto his face.
Yes.
You see the silhouette of like a
Terrifying.
giant ball just rolling on the ground.
Can I do perception to like see if I can make out what the silhouette is?
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm presuming I roll a
Terrifying.
disadvantage.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So we're all getting woken up by screams of one very
First
startled,
roll is a
terrified
15,
man, right?
second roll is
Yeah.
a 18, so it's a 15 roll.
Yeah, you can absolutely tell that this is probably like a squirrel or a fucking rabbit just by the silhouette.
I will ask the same
Notices,
question.
like the bushy tail and just like
I will
and, like,
ask.
slowly walks up.
I'll
like,
ask the same question if
Yeah.
if I can figure it out, but I can see it because of my thermal vision, so I can clearly see it.
Yeah. So, I guess that would be...
Yeah.
I mean, do you know what a squirrel is? Would you?
Depends on how long I've been
Survival check.
traveling on land
So go ahead.
Survival
before I
check,
got
yeah.
here.
Yeah, give me a survival
I
check.
don't know.
Boris is like gonna grip the squirrel. It's like peeling
21.
off his face.
All
Yeah,
right.
you definitely know what the fuck a squirrel is.
Yeah, you know what a squirrel
In
is.
my eyes.
She just starts laughing.
You know,
Just like
it takes my eyes
takes
out of
one
cones.
hand, just like grabs the squirrel, like, you know, like the image of like the guy like holding the fucking rat. That's how you the squirrel. Just like grab that shit, pull it off.
I'm imagining that it does the cat thing where like its spine bends, but it's still gripping onto the fucking
Yep.
face.
Yep.
So it's like, yeah.
Yep. Triton takes 52 D6
It
damage.
like pops off eventually.
And it's like going fucking ham in in Varis's hands. It's like, let me go, as it's like clawing at your hand and shit.
We'll talk.
No, it's not actually saying that. It's just like it's like
Got it.
it's audibly
It's the vibes.
angry.
Holy shit,
Yeah.
a talkie squirrel?
It's just audibly angry.
Yeah, Varis just like has the squirrel like gripped in his hand, just like peers down to look at it with a look of disdain on his face.
Feisty
Like,
little
he's gonna like
bugger.
hook it back into the bush.
Chuck it into the trees.
Triton
Fuck
quickly
off.
Triton
And-
quickly jumps up and like tries to brushes himself off, trying to act cool as if he wasn't screaming.
Triton,
Your face is, like,
Triton,
bleeding.
And he's like, yeah, just actively like dripping blood and like scratch marks on his cheeks and stuff. He's like, feisty little bugger, yeah.
5 seconds before he was like, "Ah! Ah!" And now he's like, I'm meant to do that.
Get it all.
Anyone got bandages? Healing magic?
Before that, Triton, could you give me a athletics, real quick, or a dexterity?
Joke's on you, I'm proficient in that shit. I got a 23 for my athletics.
So I'm gonna jump out again.
No. So as you turn, an acorn shoots past your head, barely missing you, as you just moved out of the
Matrix
way
that shit.
from getting hit in the back of the head with an acorn, and you hear the squirrel angrily squeak as it runs off.
No, obviously
shaking
the
its
squirrel is
fist
the
like an old
bad,
man.
the big bad.
The hell did I do to you, little bastard?
I
Fucking
can't say I've
cat.
ever seen a squirrel do that before.
I suppose it's my turn to take watch then. He kind of grumbles and slides off the side of the tree branch and lands on his feet.
What did that squirrel have against you?
I don't know. I just heard it rustle in the bush. I went to investigate. Bugger jumped in my face. Little bastard.
Have a very
Go back
clawable
to hell,
face,
you
then.
little bastard.
Strange. Normally they tend to run away from people. I can't say that I've seen them jump at someone like that before.
Very unnatural squill.
Well, I best be off to bed again.
Understood.
I'll take over second watch. Get some rest.
Hopefully that squirrel is to most of our problems.
Nysiphaeia is already asleep again. She did not even bother helping with something as small as a squirrel.
And Triton will just like plop down, and you can kind of hear like this loud thud, and you can kind of see him like his eyes are glowing in the dark, like this icy blue, and you could see him like just eyeballing that bush where the squirrel was.
Yeah.
As he's trying to get some sleep.
You just flop onto the ground and make like an indentation in the dirt.
I live behind a little crater that's essentially my little bed.
This is my hole. It was made for me.
And he'll draw like his tiny little personal notebook, and he'll just write down "attacked by squirrel" and then put it back in his pocket.
Diary.
Yeah, he's got a diary. He's got self-motivation notes. He's got it all, man.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
Since I am taking second watch, I'm going to use that time to attune to my magical items, and also to out of character write down the exact words of what my assignment was, but in character just remember them.
Okay.
Because I don't know if I got told the detail, like if we know what the assignment, like what it looks like, stuff like that.
You mean the quest, or what you were assigned to
I
by the
will
guild?
DM you what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. Triton is a mental health icon.
He's got self-help books and mantras and little self-talk booklets.
Just
It's
so
like
you know,
affirmations.
I was gonna save this for later, but I'm just gonna let you guys know that I actually kind of put my own like self into this character, things that I'm struggling with. So I'm just projecting it into this character and trying to play it out.
That ain't the truth, brother.
It's for real, man. I'm projecting.
We all put a little bit of our own. We all project a little bit of our own spice on our characters for sure. Can't say I've met someone who doesn't.
I love him. He's great.
But yeah, hopefully nothing happens while I'm taking watch, please.
I need you to roll me perception at disadvantage. So let's find out.
Mr. President, a second squirrel has hit the game.
God. No. No. No.
Oh boy. Let's see if I can do worse.
And
I rolled a
I'm
6 in
Howard.
total.
Oh gosh.
That was with disadvantage, by the way. Let me see, Mom.
As far as you know, nothing occurs.
Cool.
Nice.
Shadow people.
It's the bookie man. He's gonna bookie in the darkness.
The Shadow Wizard Money Gang. They came back to reclaim me.
Oh god.
And unless someone comes to take over for my watch, I will probably extend it another hour and just keep casting dancing lights over and over again.
Triton's passively like he's waking up like he's waking up every 30 minutes to an hour, and just making sure everything's good with you.
The first couple of times I don't say anything, but then after like maybe, I don't know, the 4th or 5th time, I'm just like, go back to sleep, Triton.
Noted. And he like quickly closes his eyes, and then he opens one up and just glances at you.
I've casted dancing lights in the form of a very dim looking yellow flame that I'm just kind of levitating with one of my hands while I'm looking through one of my books with the other.
And then you hear like I think you can hear Triton like audibly whisper, "Truly fascinating."
What did he whisper?
Truly fascinating. Like he's because he's interested in magic, cast dancing lights.
I was just imagining that like he shuffles over and like tries to read the book while pretending to be asleep.
What you reading?
It's just one of my favorite books. I thought I'd bring it along with me for the journey. It's called Dead Man's Island.
I've read that one. I'm not going to spoil the ending. It's very good.
Well, I know.
See it through the end.
What was your favorite part of the book?
Good question.
Something up.
Well, if I explain it to you, it's going to spoil the ending. So,
Again, I've read this book 3 times.
oh, never mind. I like it when the when the main character dies. It's really heartbreaking.
I honestly didn't expect it. My favorite scene was the submarine escape.
Oh yes, that one was really good too. One part I didn't like about it, a little scary. Had a beholder in it. Very
Yeah.
afraid of beholders.
They did a decent job describing how eerie and otherworldly beholders are.
Really. Wish
It's
they didn't
even
go
more
into too much detail.
It's more scary when you see them up close.
Yeah, I've only seen them in pictures. Never actually encountered one. I hope not to be completely honest with you.
Their eyeballs are about the size of your entire torso, and they're slimy and peer into you. You can see all the little details in their little pupils, the reflection of your fear. It's fantastic.
Well, Triton is wide awake. He's not going to be able to sleep for a very long time. Imagining and realizing that these guys have three sets of teeth. He's not gonna have a good time trying to sleep. So he's just gonna sit there and ponder what was just said to him.
God, Mikhail's such an asshole.
Noted.
Oh my god. Alright. So as the night goes on, pretty uneventful, and you all... Is Triton able to get back to sleep?
Yeah.
Perfect. So,
Fuck.
as everyone wakes up for the morning, Triton, give me a perception check.
Hold on. Perception. A 19.
You'll notice that your bag is gone.
Oh no.
But
Where's my bag?
you also see a little trail of acorns leading into the bush, but it's pretty scattered.
That
This
son
fucking
of a
squirrel.
bitch.
Come back here, you little hell squirrel. You got my backpack?
And if
He darts for the fucking squirrel.
there is no squirrel, but as you dart through, and I assume you're going through the bush. Give me athletics at disadvantage.
Joke's on you. I'm very good at athletics, I think. Okay, the first one was a 20 and 13. Son of a bitch.
So your foot seems to catch on to something, and you just barely avoid tripping, but you definitely spin and kind of get stuck in the bush.
Oh.
Damn it. And I kind of I don't injure myself, but I slightly I feel like the slight pain in my ankle, and then he'll just do that fucking Peter Griffin thing where he's holding his shin. He's like, ah.
Yeah.
for a moment, and then he'll quickly scramble and try to like look for signs of his bag.
It's your bag attached to your ankle. Sure enough.
Oh, there's my backpack.
But if you look inside, most of it is filled with acorns.
God damn it!
No, you still have your stuff. Don't worry. It's just, it seems like the squirrel decided to come back and make your backpack its hiding spot for its acorns for the winter.
Respect the hustle. This is my backpack.
This fucking ass squirrel.
Goddamn alien squirrel. So I like just dump my backpack out and like I carefully remove the dulcimer, and I assume that the dulcimer also has
It's full of fucking acorns.
and then Triton just he just mutters to himself, "God damn squirrel."
I kind of like, I lean over to Triton as he's like dumping out acorns from his dulcimer. You know, acorns can actually make a pretty potent poison.
Understood. And he continues to dump out his dulcimer.
Yeah, Varis is like cackling, watching
And then
this happen.
once he dumps out the dulcimer, he writes that down in his notes.
That squirrel has it out for you, big guy.
Acorns make potent poison. Alright. So he makes sure that all of his notes are intact, not covered in squirrel feces and the works. So
No, you're lucky it was just the
I
acorns.
can't-
It's actually covered in bird shit.
I can't say that I've ever seen a squirrel who's that spiteful in my entire life.
me neither. I've barely encountered any squirrels in my travels. This guy, man, he's a real bastard.
You do something doing a past life or what?
I don't think so.
Very strange.
Now,
Everyone
all-
freshed up, ready to head out?
you all have a choice. Would you like to
Yeah?
continue for another hour? Or would we like to wrap it up here?
I want more. I want more.
I'd like to keep playing D&D for one more hour.
I want more.
Alright.
Okay,
Continue.
I'm okay with that.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry for more content.
You guys can, do you guys want to do some little talk before, or should I just transition us to the next town?
Yeah, I think we're just getting moving.
Alright. So, as you all get ready and you move out, no more signs of the squirrel, luckily, that you see.
Unfortunately.
Anyway, as you continue down the road, you will start to see a town kind of in the distance.
Nysiphaeia going to do her thing again and just go behind a bush or a tree and then just continue and emerge out walking on normal human feet or elvish feet as it would be. She looks more like an elf than a human.
Now, this would be the town next on the map that leads, that's the first stop after Oxshire. And it is called Amberfall. Now, anyone that is a resident in the area would know that Amberfall is the town where they cultivate a lot of the food and the livestock. This is a very small farm town. And I need... not yet. You guys aren't close enough. And as you guys start to get closer, kind of on the outskirts of the town, you're going to see two figures in trench coats.
Do they look like they're guarding the town.
They look like they are fighting. Kind of like how you'd expect to see.
Can we?
Kind of like how you'd expect to see siblings fighting. Like, don't fucking touch me. Like the hand slapping fighting. Kind of like that.
Stop!
Oh
You stop.
God.
I thought
Can we
you
make
were-
out what they're arguing about?
So, from one set, it's indistinguishable. But Triton would recognize the sounds from one of them, as it sounds like angry little animals.
God damn it! Fucking squirrel!
And from the other trench coat, you kind of hear like grumbling from multiple kind of. It sounds like human voices as they like, just fucking give me the bag! Give it to me!
Give me the bag. I
They'll
thought you were
just.
gonna say that both of these people in the trench coats were gonna like were like trying to offer each other like, you want to buy a sundial?
No.
You want to buy a sundial?
Varis is going to succumb to temptation and try and intervene and grab the bag for himself to see what's going on.
Hey! Give that back! As like one of the other, like, the one where it sounded more humanoid voices kind of tries to reach for the bag. As the other trench coat figures fucking tackles the humanoid sounding one. And the trench coat kind of falls off of the one that just sounds like a bunch of animal sounds. It's a bunch of fucking squirrels. It's a bunch of fucking squirrels and they tackle the other trench coat.
Bless the squirrels!
Is the
Leave
other
me
trench
alone.
coat 3 kids in a trench coat?
And like
Kids are short, green, and have long ears, yeah.
it's funny you say that. As one of the squirrels actually grabs the trench coat off of the figure and starts to fucking eat it for some reason. It's like 2 goblins like on top of each other as they try to fight the squirrels off and they start yelling.
Called it.
2 goblins in a trench coat!
What strange little creatures. I wonder how they taste.
I'm gonna look at the bag
I'm just gonna
while they're
watch
fighting.
them fight.
This isn't what I thought Emma Foles would be.
In the bag, it's a bunch of kind of like fresh from the field food. It still has like there's carrots and stuff, and it still has all the dirt on them, and kind of very massacred wheat. Like they didn't cut it right. So it seems like one of either the squirrels or the goblins definitely tried to steal a bunch of crops.
Let's see if he's gonna toss the bag to the wayside and try and separate them.
I was about to ask, is there like a squirrel that looks like the ringleader that's like giving orders, or was the head or something like that?
Funny that you mentioned that too, as another figure seems to run out in a panic as she's like looking around. Her hair is all fucking crazy, and she spots you and the squirrels and the goblins. My babies! What are you doing? Why? Oh, these are the ones that stole the food. Are you in league with these creatures, these goblins? You stole our crops. You stole our food.
Are they talking to me?
Yes, she is talking to you and the rest of the party.
Who are you?
No. No. I have no need for food. I simply wanted to separate them because they were fighting in front of all of us. I was curious and wanted to see what was going on.
Well, these creatures, they've been stealing from us. They've been taking our crops to feed themselves instead of being gracious and making a trade offer and attacking my babies, my squirrels. As the squirrels kind of seem to draw back from the goblins as they look over at this crazy lady and kind of go over to her.
I'm going to try and pick up one of the squirrels by the nape of its neck before it leaves my reach.
I was gonna like do a similar thing, but like picking up like both of the goblins.
While this is happening, while you guys are having this interaction, like he's just starfished on the bunch of squirrels being carrying him like salt from the water. Really walking.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Guys,
That
help.
scene fucked me up.
Help me.
Help
Help me,
me!
guys. Trying to stay calm.
Squirrel's like, yay, food!
But yeah, am I able to snatch one of the squirrels?
Give me a dexterity.
Good night.
Dexterity. Could I argue for a sleight of hand?
If you're trying to be sneaky about it.
Well, because, like, it's not necessarily sneaky, but, like, I'm trying to pinch a small thing that seems like sleight of hand.
It could be like it falls under the dexterity category. I could see it, but up to you,
Okay,
man.
either one.
Yes. A total of 14.
Yeah, you kind of grab a squirrel, and it kind of, like, gets all angry and tries to claw at your hand. Put him down now! He doesn't like that!
I'm holding the squirrel by the nape of its neck, like a cat would hold a kitten.
As this is happening, and you're grabbing the squirrel, you see an old man running out, trying to look for her. He has very long white hair. He looks a bit crazy, a little dirty, and there's a rat on his shoulder. What?
What fuck ass town are we in?
Lady,
they
can you
want
summon these
food?
squirrels? They're carrying me away.
Are they taking our food?
Is this guy approaching me, or is he staying at a safe distance?
You'd be standing next to the squirrel lady.
Alright. In which case, I'm gonna glance at the squirrel and then back to the lady. I don't suppose that you are the ones responsible for my, companion's unfortunate circumstances this morning?
What?
As you ask that question, Triton, like you don't see him, but like he comes in. Picture this, like he's coming into frame, brushing himself off. He's like, "Sorry guys, I got away." Hello there. Nice Triton Wood.
I haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about. That has nothing to do with our problem here.
You're in league with the squirrels, yeah?
I am their
Look what they
queen.
did to my face.
Oh! She kind of squints her eyes as she looks at you. That's
Which one of
nothing.
these bastards disturbed me.
No, you'll be fine. It's just little scratches. You probably got near his nest or something. I don't control all of them, but she seems very nonchalant about it, like this probably wasn't one of hers. Because she doesn't seem to be too concerned.
Is everyone in Ember Falls like this?
If everyone were like me, I feel like this town would be run properly. As she kind of like looks, or like turns back and looks at the town as people kind of look at her and then continue on, like ignoring her.
I'm gonna gently lower the squirrel back to the ground and let go of it.
Varis is going to look back towards where he tossed the bag. Are the goblins trying to run off and steal it again?
Yeah, they are. Like one of the, like they're all clawed and chewed up. Like there's probably still one nibbling on one of their heels as they try to crawl towards the bag.
Yeah, Varis is going to click his heels with the boots of speed and then just like punt both of them away from the bag.
Is this going to just be the dark urge moment with the squirrel?
Please no.
I swear to God.
He's gonna kick
I
both of them
put
like a
this-
football.
I put the squirrel down.
No, with the
So-
goblins instead.
The kick.
Yeah.
I guess while Varis is doing that, I'm gonna turn my attention to the really weird pale haired guy with a rat on the shoulder.
Also, notice
buddy?
pointy. Huh?
You lost.
What? Lost? No, I'm not.
No,
Let
this
me
this is
introduce
my
myself.
brother.
Sister? Did they have their food?
Yes, they were able to get the
Food's fine,
food.
old man.
Good.
Varis like picks up the bag after punting both of the goblins away from it. Like twirls it in his finger.
The name's Jeff.
Hello, Jeff. Triton. Tritonwold. Say, I like your little rat friend. What's his name?
Oh, you like my rat? This is Gerard.
I don't like how you said that.
Yep. Varis is going to sprint over and click his heels to end the effect and just plop the bag of food into his hand.
Sister.
No, you're not. We got the food. We got the man named Gerard.
While we have the food, we
Weird
also
coincidence.
have another problem. You're all capable adventurers, yes?
Think so, yeah.
On a bit of a quest right now, as a matter of fact.
I
Just
hate
passing by.
I hate to be a bother, but me in the town of Amberfall and my brother, we are running into quite of an issue.
Yeah.
As you can
Big
tell,
issue.
the
Looks
goblins.
like you have several issues, but go on.
I'm going to choose to ignore that. I don't have any issues. If you offend me, you offend my squirrels. Anyhow,
You don't want to do that.
Triton writes that down. Several issues.
but the goblins in the nearby encampment have been constantly stealing our food, and we haven't gotten any city aid since whatever happened in the main city. It's too important and the fate of the world or something. But our food supply
Sounds pretty political.
is clearly the more important issue, and I cannot do it with my squirrels. I cannot risk any of my babies' lives, even though they seem to have turned to vigilantism. As she, kind of scolds the squirrels that are sitting down at her feet, and they all kind of look down at the ground, all sad.
Simon, Theodore, and Alvin.
Gerard and Jeff will be doing like a tick tick tish 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 tish, like
That's awesome. Well, fortunately for you, ran into the right guy. You got a bit of a thief problem?
Yes, if you could help, we could offer you supplies, gold. I don't have much on me, but I'm sure the town would be more than willing to give you some reward. After all, this is their livelihood, and mine.
Sister, I'm quite bored. Do you think they might need help?
I think that's
Curious dealing with pickpockets.
a
Would
lovely
be good to
idea.
stretch my wings again.
Would you like help? We are very capable. I am very capable, me and Gerard.
No. No, I think you best stay here.
I'll take him.
Me and Gerard look very sad. Me and Gerard
Alright,
look
do any
very
tricks, old
sad.
man?
Do you
Oh,
perform
tricks.
by any chance?
Tricks? I think you'll
That's
like a
pretty
lot of
good.
tricks that I do. I know a lot. I know a
You
lot
show
of
me
tricks.
some tricks.
He will. His hands will start to sparkle with lightning, his right hand, and then one will start to flame up, but he doesn't want to do anything too extra. I know a little bit of stuff.
True,
Fuck, he
fascinating.
casts magic.
Yes.
I like this guy. We should take him.
He's like a fucking level 20 wizard.
He snaps his fingers and like you see a magic missile that looks like a fucking unicorn, like orbiting around him.
Oh my god.
This guy's goated. I'm taking him.
Oh, if you need it.
And I'm staying here. I do not wish to be blown up to smithereens.
I'd never
No.
do that.
Jeff doesn't do that. I've never been blown up.
If it makes you feel any
See
better,
singe
I'll keep
hairs
an
on
eye
Jeff's
him.
beard.
I'll keep him distracted with notes. He can teach me some things. I think.
Teach.
Yeah,
I'm a nice person.
I'm learning magic.
You know magic too.
Well, maybe a little
God.
bit. I'm still studying.
He will pull out his staff and walk a little closer. I think I'm gonna like you a lot.
I am
Well, that's
immediately
awesome.
repulsively taking a step back.
Yeah. While they're talking, Varis is gonna step up to the lady.
Oh yeah.
You wouldn't happen to have any information on when the goblins tend to strike, do you?
She kind of
When they're most
thinks,
active?
and
And where?
her squirrels also kind of resume the thinking pose, like their little arms up to their chins as they tap.
They hit the finger.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
and then she goes, "Aha! Now they've sort of been striking at night, but we haven't really been making that an option, as I have multiple strike teams constantly surveilling the fields at night."
Of squirrels.
Yes, it's very effective.
I don't even know why I asked. Continue.
But now they have a habit of striking about the time when nobody's tending to them, so a little after midday. And usually that's when I'm supposed to be training my new squirrels and doing squirrel acrobatics. But no, I can't have any hobbies.
So a blind spot then. They're taking advantage of it.
And I thought they were too
If they
dumb.
don't expect me to be there, I could catch them in the act.
Honestly, I thought that they were too dumb to even steal things in the first place. You've seen how they butchered our crops. They can't even take them out of the ground properly.
While this conversation is happening, did I happen to catch a glimpse of the direction that the goblins were heading after they got kicked?
They seem to scurry off towards the forest of the left of the town. And if you look ahead on the road of the town, you'll kind of see in the distance the road splits off into two directions. So they'd possibly be heading to the left pathway.
White moth I have.
I'm going to go to where I saw them last scurrying to see if I can make out any tracks.
And I couldn't take them off.
Give me an investigation. Doo-doo-doo.
Just give me one sec. My character sheet's loading. Okay.
Yeah.
Investigation. That's intimidation. There's investigation. I got a 13 total.
You can see some tracks, because the area looks kind of muddy. But they do appear to be heading up towards that pathway, if it is following the road.
All right, I'm gonna head that way.
Without telling the party.
Did I say I was telling the party?
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't. Yeah, I guess without telling the party. I'm just gonna start walking. This should go well.
Do we see him walk off?
Varis is paying attention to the conversation, so Varis wouldn't see.
Nysiphaeia is not paying attention to the conversation because it sounds like the talk of absolute crazies to her.
Your friend seems to be walking off without you. I highly don't recommend... Okay, they're already gone. Personally, I've tried to fight them by myself. It did not end too well.
I'll go after him.
So you know where their base camp is?
Yes, it's in the old mines up to the left of the town. It's honestly dingy. I'm surprised that they even lived in there as the mines collapsed over, 20 years ago?
Oh. That makes my life significantly easier. I don't even need to ambush them. I'll just take them out at the source. He takes out his knife.
Good on you. I wish you luck, don't die. I mean, you probably won't. They're as dumb as rocks, so...
We'll see. He clicks his heels and activate boots of speed and runs off.
Well, it's been a pleasure, Jeff.
Tried to
I'm gonna go
catch up.
What'd you say?
I was just
It's
saying that he tries to catch up.
Been a pleasure, Jeff. I'm gonna go run off to my friends. I'll see you later, maybe.
Bye. And Schiene, what did you also say?
Just that she tries to catch up to the other walking man, but her walking speed is 15 feet.
Yeah.
She's slow.
So yeah, when Varis inevitably catches up to Mikhail using the boots of speed, he's gonna, like, deactivate them once he gets within, like, earshot, and be like, you know, you're really bad at following directions.
Why'd you say you left Dragon Guard again? Too much crime? I haven't heard much of the criminal activities of Dragon Guard. Could you tell me about them?
Well, I lived in a small part of town. There was a bit of a problem with thieves. People getting extorted out of their hard-earned money. Threatened to kill them if they didn't give up their fair share every week or so. A lot of extortion. I decided I was better off than dealing with that, and once I collected enough money for myself, I made my way out of there.
Good on you. Sounds like a den of lions. Or snakes.
Yeah. You know, don't exactly want to be living in a place where your hard-earned money is stolen from you day by day. Unfortunately, some people there aren't as fortunate, as when you have your money stolen each day, it's hard to get enough to be able to move away. Endless cycle.
I understand that on some level.
Back on topic, we were told to stick together. That was one of our orders from Gerard.
That's right. We were told that. Well, it's fortunate you came this way then.
I heard from the crazy lady that apparently this is their base of operations. I was planning on ambushing the goblins, but seeing as we're killing a little time being here, might as well just cut them off at the source. It'd be easier than waiting.
We could
Could I
fight
get
them.
both of you? Could I get both of you to roll perception really quick? Just really
Sure.
quick.
That is a 21.
5.
Okay, so Noah, you absolutely notice that there's this 7'9" giant just walking behind you, while Mikhail's like didn't even notice that I was behind you guys, listening to your conversation, just like passively, silently, well, until we reach the destination. He says, "All right, let's go in."
Oh, you caught up. Alright.
Then I hold the door
Let's
open
see if we
for
can't
everybody.
interrogate
motions them
some
in.
goblins.
There's no door. You are on the road.
How quickly is everybody moving, by the way? I guess everybody
Casual
walking or
Casual walk. I was running to catch up, but I
Okay.
stopped once I reached.
Nysiphaeia eventually should catch up if they're just walking.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
this is your one reminder that her walking speed is indeed 15 feet.
Yeah.
Is her slithering speed any faster?
No, her walking and her slithering speed is 15 feet. I just kept it the same for her walking speed. Her swimming speed, she has a swimming speed though.
Yeah.
That's 30. I just forgot if we changed it for being on land, so I was just like, I'm gonna go with the same one.
Yeah.
So, as you all are walking up the path, and eventually Nysiphaeia is able to join the other three, you head up the left way. You assume the right way is probably leading to the next pathway to the next town, as everyone did tell you to go left. And eventually you start walking uphill a little bit, and it stops at this little clearing and a mountain. Now, the clearing, it's mainly just dirt with some dead grass and some little grass popping up. Like, it's trying to regrow, but it doesn't exactly. You see a bunch of trash scattered, a bunch of old abandoned carts, old materials that seem to have been pilfered by the goblins for their iron and stuff. And then you see the entrance to the mines.
Set in.
All right.
After you.
Done.
Just give me 1 sec.
Oh boy.
Because I have to get everyone's... Shit. Yo. I need to do a better copy of everyone's tokens, because everyone standing in a straight line does not help me when it's like this. Okay.
Just get us all in like a little square. And then copy that.
Yeah, I
I
got it.
usually I have like the character tokens saved on whatever home screen.
Alright, and as you head into the mines, from what you can see, it's kind of like dark and smoggy. Like, there are definitely some, like, skeletons around. Like, old dead miners, their possessions, hard hats.
How dark is it in here?
I was literally gonna say I'm gonna cast dancing lights.
There are actually some lit torches
Did
on the
you say
walls.
miners?
Because while this is a mine, the goblins do seem to have been actively using it as a living area.
But yeah, I am casting dancing lights. Let's see. It sheds dim light within a 10-foot radius.
Good enough for me. So yeah, actually, Varis will trail behind you because you have the light.
I'm assuming me and Nysiphaeia are going to have to like essentially crawl through these mines.
Yeah, the mines are definitely not.
true.
Or at least
She's
like
a
duck your
football.
head down, yeah.
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 I mean, at this point, she might as well be at the end of the line and just sliver in snake form across the ground. I might be more comfortable.
Right.
I'm going to pause as I see a fork in the path and hold my hand out as to signal the rest of them to wait.
To catch up, yeah.
But I keep my hand held out as I take a couple steps forward. Hello.
And you don't really get a response back, but you definitely hear shuffling, like movement You're not alone down here.
From which direction? Both sides?
Both sides.
I'll take it whichever option we pick. It's probably going to be the right one. Sounds like there's commotion on both ends.
Indeed.
Well, considering the
main
fix,
issue is
maybe we should follow the tracks of the smell of goblin piss.
I've always been
issue
fond
is
of taking the left path.
I can't keep the light and cast at the same time. So
Well,
good
there
luck
are
fighting in the
torches.
dark.
Well, there are torches, aren't there?
I'm not wasting my torch for this.
No. Out of character. Diamond said there were torches.
Yeah, on the wall.
Yeah, there were torches on the walls.
Well, I am slightly bioluminescent, but I don't think that would help even if the torches were shut off.
Not enough light.
Fascinating.
I did
say we go
forget to
left.
mention this. She does slightly glow in the dark, an eerie light blue. Very slightly bioluminescent.
I kind of put a hand up to my mouth and shout out to the goblins in the cave. If you come out, I promise not to attack you right away.
They're not going to believe that.
Well, whether they believe it or not, I do want to talk to them.
You kind of hear skittering from the left side. As if you're paying attention, you kind of see a goblin peeking their head out. You promise?
We're on my grave.
They seem to, like, glance back and before approaching. What do you want? Get at! Like, this is our base. What do you want?
There's some crazy wench is complaining about your stealing food from her squirrels.
Yeah, what of it?
Do you think there's a possibility you could... No, that's not...
What my friend's trying to
How
say
much?
is, do you think you could, stop stealing from them?
Ha! And get our food from where?
I don't know. I mean, you could grow your own food.
Got money?
Not have a nice little plot of land outside, right outside the mines.
Does your colony not know how to farm?
No. And he almost seems to almost laugh at the fact that you would even insinuate that they would know. As if it's kind of looked down upon, I guess. Like, it's lower than their station.
And no gold to your name, and you can't hunt woodland creatures either.
Ah, we can hunt just fine. But we want their food. And if they don't like it, they can
Specifically,
suck
the
it up.
food for the people. Well, I've heard enough. He takes out his dagger.
I hold out my arm to try and, like,
whoa.
part
Easy
them.
there. There's always a diplomatic solution.
Specifically their food. For spite, personal grudge, vendetta.
They're the closest.
Convenience. I can respect that. And I, step back.
He like looks at you, looks at his dagger, looks at you.
Whatever you want.
He looks
Hold
at the
on, man.
goblin and grins a very wide smile
Oh,
Hold on,
shit.
man.
before
Easy.
clicking his heels and running at him.
Oh. Well, I guess this is the point where I tell you all to roll initiative.
Yay!
Thanks, Noah.
I didn't think
Trying to
that
be
we would get like
diplomatic.
this.
I rolled a
Varis
7.
is a non-attacker. I got 8 charisma to my name.
I have initiative
Same.
10. It got sent. I'm using beyond 20.
So how do I roll for initiative?
You click the number that's labeled
Oh, I
as
see.
initiative.
Yeah.
Varis gets the go-ahead from fucking Mikhail and just immediately flash steps in front of the goblin and goes to cut him.
Literally,
Got a 9.
Mikhail does not care.
Hold on, I'm figuring this
I can't
out.
believe I don't
Alright,
have
let's get
Beyond
this
20
initiative.
installed on this version of Firefox.
Alright,
That's
18.
brilliant.
I rolled surprisingly low for having +8.
So, okay. So what, do I add the number and then... No, I did
I
that
think
wrong.
you click on the character token, right click, and there should be an option to add them to the turn order.
So if the goblin is not expecting me to attack, would it count as them being surprised? Because if I do surprise them, my attack is an auto crit.
Yeah. You can do that. That's funny, he had it coming. Alright, what did everyone else get?
Yeah, I got an 18.
Alright. And for Triton?
Got a 9.
Alright.
9 is better than 7.
You can also
Well, I mean,
fill out your own initiative in the turn order, by the way.
I mean, 6 is afraid of 7 because 7, 8, 9.
I have to move this
I
one
don't
down.
I
It's
can't
like out
move
of
it.
turn. Babe,
Let me change it!
I need you to roll for all of these goblins that eventually.
Them all to be in one concentrated area for no particular reason.
I tried to scatter them.
I did not ask how large the room is. I said I cast Fireball.
No. Was there 9?
There's 9 of them.
Alright, I think the only acceptable fight music I have to pull from JJK somehow.
Right now, I just need one for the first goblin.
Well, the first goblin got a 2.
Oh.
I think
Alright.
he'll live long enough for it to matter anyways.
No, I don't
I
think
think
so.
with Rage is a good one. We'll do with Rage.
You want the
Rage?
next one, love?
No, it's okay for now. Just
Normally the way I do fights with a lot of creatures is I just like have one initiative for the whole group and they all attack one by one.
Yeah, I found that doing that in D&D means that your creatures die a lot faster.
all right.
Maybe that's just because the rounds go faster, but I don't.
It's probably because the rounds go by faster because you're not like individually doing every single
Yeah, going back and
creature's, like,
forth.
Yeah, back and forth.
All right. So go ahead and do your crit roll, Noah.
Nice. Yeah, well, I need to see if I hit first. It probably will, but we're doing this for principle.
Natural 1.
Fucking imagine. Yeah. My 2 short swords. We will attack with 1. With advantage. Because I am going before them. Even with advantage, it's a fucking 13.
Yeah, that did not hit.
Damn! Second
So
attack.
barely missed.
Guys,
Holy
these
fuck, my
goblins are
rolls are shit.
gods.
Holy fuck, my rolls are shit! I got a 9 with advantage. I whiff both times.
1 second.
Unbelievable.
And the goblin's kind of dodging out of the way, like, ah, you can't even fucking hit me.
Yeah. We're gonna bonus action. Oh, I would need the bonus action disengage because I can't do hide because I'm within 5 feet. So we are going to bonus action disengage and run over here.
Good luck.
Yep.
And that's your turn?
Yep. Unfortunately. Fuck me. I rolled a 2 and a 3 on my second attack, by the way. Wild. Holy shit.
Diamond, what kind of action would it be to change between the forms?
I highly
I
would
thought you
not-
already did.
I know, but like future reference.
I would say that it takes an action.
Real quick, I just want to put it out there. For the one other class that does have a transform ability is a bonus, so I just wanted to let you know that. For the Blood Hunter, the
Is
werewolf
that
thing.
like? But that's
Just as like a
different-
base. That's up to you.
That's like
Yeah,
a
I
beast
just
thing
wanted to
that's
let you
like
know.
it built into their body. This
Yeah.
is like we're doing it via amulet, I think.
Yeah, I don't remember. I just wanted to put it out there to have all the information.
Just want to say I did say before the combat started that she was in snake form, so she doesn't have to crouch. It was laughed off as a joke, but I wasn't joking.
I didn't think you were joking.
So 15 speed. So 5, 10, 15, and there's enough space for the little ones to walk around, which means there should be enough space to shoot the longbow. So, this one's still alive, right? The closest one.
Yeah, hasn't been hit yet.
Hasn't even been hit. Well, let's change that.
I literally whiffed twice, somehow, with advantage on both
Wonderful.
of them.
26.
Yeah, that hits.
That was almost a crit, right? Let's roll it. Let's roll the damage for this. So that's 17 points of damage. It's also a longbow, which I have mastery with, which means if I click this, will it show the slow? Yeah, right. So the mastery property, the slow at the end, this will apply because I have mastery with longbow. So the slow will apply. I don't think it's gonna do anything because I have an extra attack, so I am going to shoot again in using one action.
All right. Still, the goblin
That's a
does
24?
take the shot, but he's still standing.
Okay. Does a 24 hit? Does a 24 hit, Diamond?
Yes, it does.
Wonderful. So we do the 2d8 plus 4 damage. Plus, because he's already wounded, I also roll Colossus Slayer, so an extra 1d8.
That's
So that's 21.
such extra damage. Yeah, he's dead. You fucking eviscerated him in the rock that he stands on. You might as well have punctured him into the wall that's behind him.
Jesus Christ.
You know, that would actually be pretty darn cool.
It's like it's like how
The
the
Dead
bows
Space
work
weapon.
in Warframe.
Yeah.
When you kill an enemy, they start flying to the fucking wall.
Yeah.
Honestly, I am more thinking of the javelin gun from Dead Space, but I don't think anyone here knows what that is. So that's I get 2 attacks per action. I don't know if I get any bonus action. I do. What does this do? What does this do? What does this do? Hold on. I haven't ever seen this before. Duration up to 1 hour. With an attack roll. Cool. We are not going to do that. Can we do this? I am so sorry. I haven't seen like half of these because I've only played a ranger once and it was the old school ranger. That's going to actually, I think, be my turn. Yep, that's my turn.
Alright. So, right before we get into Triton's turn, as the goblin hits the wall and, like, dies as it's choking on its own blood because you fucking shot an arrow, like, 2 arrows straight through its body, so now it's, like, stuck on the wall. There's a crater there, by the way. And you all hear drums.
Lovely.
And it sounds like the rest of the goblins in the cave, as the drums echo, have just been alerted that their friend had died.
Now he done it.
And honestly, I think that's a really good place to leave this off until next week.
God damn it!
Fair enough.
Because as soon as we get
I'm
into
trying to
this,
find a fucking video.
it's gonna be really long.
It'll take a while, yeah.
There's a lot of goblins.
There do be a lot of goblins.
And that was the end of today's episode of Crystals and Stuff. We thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you next time. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. EST. You'll find all of them here on YouTube, or maybe snippets on my TikTok, as I won't be able to upload all of them onto TikTok. But we hope that you'll join us, and we hope that we've intrigued you with my little story and the story of these characters. Have a great day, evening, and or afternoon. The intro and outro song is called All For You, featuring Lauren Richards by Moose with a Scarf.